Previously on Survivor, the Merge tribe competed in a superlatives challenge where Lydia won immunity and gave Sabrina the clue to the Merge idol. Madison received Owen's mind, body, soul advantage and, with Sabrina's idol clue, found the Merge idol. Meanwhile, the Majority Alliance circulated many names until ultimately, 15 minutes before Tribal Council, they decided to vote out Joe. 8 are left. Who will be voted off next?
I can't believe. I feel like a disgusting human being. I can't believe I orchestrated it against him. And it's just he deserves to be here so much, and I regret not voting for Lindsay instead. But then again, he already voted for Zach, so there was no way Lindsay was going home anyway, so whatever. I'm just so annoyed at this. Sabrina and Lydia are literally so pissed at me. I sent them a message and I was like, I'm so sorry, there's nothing I can do to make up for it. And they just emphasized it. And I was like, okay, you know what? I know y'all are mad at me, but that hurt. So I'm really sad. I don't think I'm gonna perform well in this challenge. And you know what? I'm ready to go home. I'm so over this. I'm so tired of backstabbing people. This is such a mean game. I'm over it.
Obviously, I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't play the idol the way I should have. But I was just hearing such mixed signals. I just had to be safe. But also a little salty because Joe was my right-hand man after Owen and Mike and Jason and Adam all went home. So these people kind of blindsided both myself and Joe, and that sucks because just did not see it coming. I didn't even think he was on the radar, so clearly I need to communicate a little bit more, and I can't trust Kevin, so.
Final 8, welcome to your next challenge. Lydia, I will take that back. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs, as well as the chance to get someone the 5th idol clue vote for the Merge idol, and a 1 in 7 shot of winning this game. That said, are you guys ready to find out your next challenge? Alright. Andrew, reveal the board. Today's challenge with 8 people left. We are having a Busy That tournament. So, I have a random name organizer. This is the course. Every single round, there will be a new leg added on. I will explain it once we read off the name, and we will randomize the order now. So, coming from the left side, we will have Sabrina versus number 8, Kevin. We will have Madison underneath versus Lindsay. And then coming from the right side, we will have Cassidy versus Zach.
No!
And Holly versus Lydia. Those matchups in that order will be the order that we run the game. I will now explain the first play. So for the first round, which everyone will run, We will start down there. You guys will have 2 bats. Spin 7 times. The filmer will count for you and tell you when to go. You don't have to do it. Thank God. After you're done with 7 spins, you have to grab this bat with your original bat and transport 1 or 2 balls at the same time to the bucket. If a ball drops at any time, you have to come back here. You can carry the ball. You have to come back here and do it again. Once both balls are in that bucket, we have a winner. That is the first leg. Second leg, I don't think I need to explain this, but second leg, we'll do the same thing. And then once you finish both balls in the bucket, there will be cups on that brown thing. You know when there's 1 blue cup and 1 red cup? Like a stack of red cups, 1 blue cup on the bottom. You have to do 1 by 1, get the red cups so that the blue cup is on the bottom. So the blue cup has to be showing. Blue cup will be second. Third leg, which will be the final leg, the cups, and then a word puzzle. The winner of that leg will win immunity and a 1 in 7 shot.
One,
2,
3,
4,
5,
5.
6, 7. Go, 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 go.
One, 2,
3, 4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7. You're good.
7. Go.
We're gonna have to review the tape. We're gonna have to review the tape.
Alright, we have reviewed the tape by a hair. Madison moves on to the next round.
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4, 5, 6, 7. Go, 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 go.
Oh, I gotta go back.
Okay, Zach moves on to the next round.
One,
2,
2,
3, 4, 5,
5, 6,
7. You're good.
7. You're good.
As he drops,
One,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
6.
7.
You're good.
Go.
to be on the bottom edge. And Madison moves on to the next round.
One, two, three,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5.
6, 7. You're good. Go, go, go. I made him get us now. Don't break the cups.
One,
2,
2,
3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're good. Neglect. Madison, you're good.
That is a W.
Okay.
On the line is a W.
Luke,
Set.
power to safety.
Holly wins immunity. Great challenge, everyone. That was the Dizzy Bat tournament. After all these rounds, we come away with one winner and the winner of immunity. Holly. Holly, congratulations. You have one immunity for this round. I can get it on here. Fumbling. In addition to immunity, you guarantee yourself a 1 in 7 chance of winning this game. In addition to that, you also grant the power to give someone the 5th immunity idol clue for the merged idol. You may do that now.
Cassidy.
Cassidy, you will receive that idol clue after we leave here today.
I'm feeling good, but I want to make this confession about Joe. I'm so sorry, and like I don't want to cry right now, but I felt like I had no other option, but I regret my decision to vote you, and I should have put Zach's name down, and I'm sorry, and I'm just hoping that like you can forgive me, because I think of you as like a great friend too. But yeah, I'm playing this for you now, so I'll see you later.
I'm glad that she won immunity this week. I think that that's really important for her, and like I'm glad that she gave me the clue. Yeah, even though I'm nervous that like that kind of puts a target on my back, but like we'll figure it out. So yeah, that's it.
So that was a tough challenge. Holly came out on top, which in short term it is good for us because she is my alliance, but long term, like I said earlier, she's becoming a really big threat and she threw my name around. So I just have to keep that in the back of my mind, but I ultimately think I will end up working with her this week.
I'm pissed. I'm really pissed, and I think I need to unleash some wrath. And I feel like I've been playing this game pretty nice so far, but I'm pissed, and that's like really all I can say to that. And hopefully I can get a little bit of revenge this week. Maybe. Don't know how yet, but I have a few ideas that I'd like to explore.
Alright, so we were walking home and we picked up the fake idol that Madison planted earlier.
Yeah, and Lydia made.
Yeah. And we're pissed.
We're gonna use it.
We are
to
going
mess with some people.
Oh, 100%. I am fucking done playing nice in this game.
What she said, I just don't curse.
I have such a sailor's mouth. It's so bad.
I'm just mad because Holly was known to really yell at people for going against her after tribal.
And then she just turns on Joe like that.
turns on Joe, who would have never wrote down her name. Yeah, he wouldn't have wrote down my name, and he proved that, but if I had known they were going for him, I would have played the idol for him. Like, that's how I'm loyal to people who work with me, unlike Holly.
But apparently that's not how you're getting far in this game. So
Apparently. So we're gonna flip the switch, and we're done being nice.
I'm eating the last of the ice cream Kevin bought me to symbolize the end of our friendship within the game.
I'm kind of like arguing with Lindsay right now because she's like, oh, let's send Maddie home, and I'm like, I think I'm just like still like hurt about having to send Joe home, and I feel like Lindsay's like controlling a lot right now, and like I just want to have a fun game. Like obviously it'd be really nice to win, but at this point I just like want to play with people that I'm gonna have fun with, and like if I kick out like every person that I've been like enjoying working with, I'm kind of just like I feel defeated.
I just got back to my dorm and I talked to Zach and proposed voting Kevin out. I told him straight up, I was like, I think today clearly demonstrated where the lines are drawn and that we are playing our own individual games. So it's pretty clear that Holly wants to take Cassidy and Kevin. Yeah, no, sorry, for a second I thought I screwed that up. Yeah, Cassidy and Kevin to the final 3. Like, I straight up talked to Zach. I was like, listen, like, I want to work with you and I want to reach out to Lindsay because this, like, could be a big move and we have to start thinking about big moves from now on. To, like, we only have, like, 4 tribals left? Like, now it's time to just go for it.
I'm kind of like fed up with voting out people for convenience. Like last week they screwed me over with Joe, completely screwed me over, and I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we're gonna do this again with Maddie? Like, I don't want to. So I told him, I'm like, look, if you want to write down Maddie's name, fine, but I will not be participating. Whatever. Why can't we just like take a risk to vote people who actually don't deserve to be here? Like, now that we're this far into the game, and especially because this is not real Survivor, like, yeah, if I was playing for $1 million, I'd probably send Maddie home because it's easy. But we're not. We're playing a game, and I want people who are, like, really enjoying playing and, like, deserve to be here to be the ones playing.
So, we are planning on putting Sabrina's name down. I believe that's the plan. Honestly, things have been hectic, and telling Sabrina that we're voting Lydia, so hopefully Lydia plays her idol, and then Lydia, Sabrina, and Kevin are putting down, we don't know, we think that they're putting down either Zach's name or Lindsay's name, or they could be putting down my name, but we'll see. There's also rumor of Kevin's name. Honestly, I feel like everyone's just like all over the place, and the votes have been getting worse and worse. Like, it just, obviously it sucks to like vote for anyone, but like the votes have been getting worse and worse because like it feels more personal, and like it just, I don't know, it just really is not fun to vote anybody off. But at the same time, we're getting closer and closer to the end, which is exciting, and I did not think that I was gonna make it this far. And talking to like some of my friends, like, and like my parents, like they didn't think I was gonna make it this far either. So like, I don't know, it's kind of exciting that we're this far in.
Holly, Cassidy, and Kevin are all still in the game, and they are really close friends, so I just feel like the space is dwindling for me unless I win some immunities at the right time, because otherwise, if I don't win immunities at the right time and we don't keep taking out other people outside of the me, Cassidy, Kevin, and Holly grouping that's going on right now, and of course Zach is in on that, but Zach, I've talked about this before, Zach is a little bit of a liability, and I think I'm gonna have to compromise next week and let a split on Lydia and him happen, so long as the vote for Sabrina goes well today. Okay, wait, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I don't want this to be confusing for, like, the cuts, the edit, that's what it's called.
I feel like my game has been very social. I've been hanging out with people, having a lot of fun, talking to everyone in the game. I feel like I really haven't had any beef with anyone, any issues. But that being said, I've kind of been the tag-along for most of the votes. People tell me who to vote, and I put that name down. And when we have numbers, it may look like a big move, but it's not my move. It was always Ryan's move, or Lindsay's move, or Holly's move. So at the final 8, I'm at a point where I realize Holly is in position to win this game, with Lindsay and Kevin arguably second and third behind her. Holly wants to bring Cassidy and Kevin to the final 3 with her because that's how she gets all the votes in the world. Who wouldn't vote for her? So if I don't do something now, I'm just going to be asking to get sent home as soon as I lose a challenge.
I think when me and Lydia both talked to Zach, like one-on-one, like each of us, you know, yesterday after the challenge, we kind of like got into his head because like Lydia explained to him how like literally every single person from that like Sole Alliance came up to Lydia and was like, write Zach's name down. Like it wasn't just like a front, like they wanted to do it. Like, I mean, they flipped last minute, of course, and Joe was voted out, but like I think me and Lydia are finally starting to make it clear to Zach that they like want him out and they're like not working in his best interest. And he asked me today, because originally it was just supposed to be me and him hanging out, he was like, would you be down to like do a hangout with the 4 of us, like me, Zach, Lydia, and Madison? And I'm like, oh my god.
Basically, Lydia, myself, and Sabrina are not giving up. The only thing is, our only shot really would be Zach, and I have not spoken to Zach the whole time. The only time that Zach's really been a direct part of my gameplay was when I was working with Adam. He was very against Zach, and he warned me about him, but...
T.
Yep, so now I'm with them.
To put it in simple
I've been
terms.
talking, Sabrina and Lydia have been talking to me for a while, and I'm starting to realize that my current alliance might not be the best suited. So the four of us decided to come talk some game, just a little apple picking, which we didn't actually get to do any of, but we still talked a lot, and we think that this week, the four of us voting together is the best move.
Yeah,
Somebody else wants to jump in?
So we decided that we're gonna vote for Kevin. Yeah, we just figured it would be best for us, I guess.
He's Holly's closest ally.
Yeah, one of Holly's closest allies, and then everything that's happened in the past few tribals, it just seems like the best move.
Yeah, Holly's
a nice spite vote.
Yeah, we're a little bit salty.
So me, Sabrina, Madison, and Zach went to Beacon Skiff advertisement. We went to Beacon Skiff together, like secret on the DL. And we, we're talking about a 4-person alliance, and I'm like really hopeful about it. Sabrina and I both have been like long game, like reaching out to Zach for weeks, like intentionally like making sure that connection was there, like trying to establish something so that it was an option later down the road. And it appears to like be paying off. I just hope it continues to. And I guess like maybe I'll reach out to Kevin, maybe I won't. Like I talked to him the other day, and I'm still pretty PO'd, I'm not gonna lie. Just like excessive lying unnecessarily, like I still can't justify it in my head, like even strategically, like game wise, even if I look at objectively from the game, like I can't see a good reason to have done that. Maybe he just had a lapse of judgment, I don't know, whatever.
I would much prefer me working with Lydia, Sabrina, and Maddie this week to get Lindsay out, because that would be good, like a good plan. I think I would really like that, because I feel like after this week it'd be kind of hard to get her out, and yeah, I need revenge for Joe. I don't know why I need it was fully my idea, but like
I'm talking with Holly and Lindsay right now, and we're honestly a little bit concerned about how like nonchalant and like chill Lydia and Sabrina seem about this vote. They don't seem worried, and we think that we have the numbers, so we're a little bit worried that they don't seem more like desperate to like reach out. So we're kind of worried that Lydia might play her idol for Sabrina, which I don't think that she would, but like you never know. So yeah, things might change now. I'm not really sure. Kevin is not willing to put down Sabrina's name, so we're telling him hopefully not to put down a sole person's name, because then if it's the same person that Lydia and Sabrina put down, then we could create a tie, and go to rocks, or I don't want to do another thing with that. So I don't know. It's just overwhelming, and things are changing. And I really hope that this is not another last minute tribal, but
Okay, so as of right now, it is going to be a split between Lydia and Sabrina, with me, Cassidy, and Madison voting Sabrina. Madison doesn't know it's a split, but crossing our fingers everything will be okay. We just didn't want, the split idea to get back to Lydia and Sabrina, just in case Maddie's talking to them. I don't think she is in depth, but you never know. And then Kevin and Lindsay and Zach are voting for Lydia. And then Lydia and Sabrina are probably either voting for Zach or Lindsay. And basically, the only concern, huge concern, is if Maddie flips, votes with Lydia and Sabrina, and Lydia plays her idol for herself. That would be the main concern. But I feel like the chance that happens is so low. So it's a risk we're kind of all willing to take. Yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm feeling good about it, and I'm just really happy that Lindsay and Cass and I were able to just agree on something. And I know that they're happy about that too, so yeah. Feeling good.
Right now, after much deliberation and change and all that stuff, they want to do a Sabrina Lydia split, but obviously I don't want to vote for either one of them. And so obviously they're still mad at me, and they could fully be plotting something against me too, which I also thought about. Because if I were on the receiving end, I would want to get, like, if I were them, I would want me out. So, I don't know, and I'm tired of like feeling bad and feeling guilty for when I don't like vote with Cass and Holly. You know, I'm still gonna feel bad if I do go through with the getting Lindsay out plan, but damn, like, I'm tired because they're constantly like guilt tripping me and making me feel bad about what I did to like get right now. And you know what? It's like a century ago.
Talked to Kevin today and he was like, oh, like I literally am so sorry. Like he was thinking about just like trying to get his alliance to like vote him out. And I was like, they're never gonna do that. And then he like explicitly said that he would not be voting for me or Sabrina or Madison this week because like Holly's been pushing really hard for it to not be Madison this week because I guess she feels really bad about the Joe thing, as she should. And he was like, oh, like I can tell you like who to play your idol for. I like understand like that you might not like believe me, like who I'm telling you to like put it on, but I can do that for you. Or like if you want to try to make something happen and you need to vote a certain way, like let me know and I'll like maybe do that. So like Sabrina and I talked and I like started to think that it's been a better idea. Well, as I said earlier, I think it's a better idea for us to take out Cassidy anyways, because given a Final Four situation, if Holly isn't there, it's Kevin, me, Sabrina, and then someone else. Kevin wins immunity. He's for sure taking me and Sabrina.
I'm getting really nervous about everything because like Lindsay is now saying that we should vote Madison because then Kevin would be more willing to do that. And then it kind of guarantees that we have the numbers to do it, but Holly wouldn't be willing to do that. And we're just really dependent on whether Madison and Kevin flip, which is really difficult because like I love Kevin, but like I never know what he's gonna do because like he could promise us 100% that he's gonna vote with us and then just flip. So yeah, but I've decided that I'm going to look for the idol just in case, because if I find it, then that could potentially change things. I don't really know. So I'm going to look for the idol now, because I don't know if it's there. It definitely maybe won't be, but it's worth a shot.
For your tribe, I will now bring in the member of our jury, Carl. Alright, seems ready. Carl, thanks for coming. So, Cassidy, final 8. Oh, just to preface this, Kevin could not make it here today because he's in fear of someone who has tested quarantine that's 2 levels away from his immediate friend group. That said, the option was available for him to do the challenge off camera. He chose not to. He still has a vote today. He still is casted. He just won't be present here for the survival and if he makes it for the challenge. So, Cassidy, final 8. How does that sound?
It's exciting. I don't know. It's crazy that we've worked this hard in this game. And yeah, but it was like less
Holly, this game started with 18 newbies and 3 offenders. We sit here with 8, technically 7, all new players. What does that say about you guys?
I am really like proud of how everyone here is playing their game. I feel like we all really want to be here. And I think that we're right up there with the returners in terms of like survivor knowledge and gameplay. So yeah.
Zach, the tagline for the season, Mind, Body, Soul. How do you think Mind, Body, Soul has carried its way up until now?
I think you've had to have a combination of all three to get this far. You've seen challenges that are, requiring body, physical aspects, you've seen things that require mental, mind aspects, but above all else, everybody here is here because they wanted to play. They were excited for the game, and I think that's what the soul part of it was. You had to want to be here and want to be here. You couldn't just be really strong or really smart. You also had to get involved socially. So I think the 8 of us clearly is the best at balancing all three of those things.
You mentioned this thing of voting blocks last time where there weren't really lines, it's kind of just people who voted for what they were most comfortable with. Do you think the same thing applies there?
Definitely scared. I'm definitely scared. Because I'm in a minority right now, and at this point in the game, it's just like, if you're in that spot, you just have to really, like, I guess, expand your social circle in that aspect, but when you get down to it, finally, you just really have to take some hands in all that.
Madison, so you played an idol last week, which effectively you didn't receive any votes. Do you regret that play?
Yes. I think it was a really difficult decision. I was nervous. I had like intel from Joe that like my name was being thrown around, which in it itself was not false. So I guess I can't be too mad at myself, but of course in the end, like playing that idol, having it be kind of useless is just like not a happy thing for me, but I can't be too mad at myself.
Zach, with Final 8 and then today, when do you start to think about your decision?
I think, people who've gotten this far, they've been thinking about it all along. The jury, even though they've been voted out, they're going to think, they're taking this as seriously as we are. So, you got to know the people you ultimately vote out and, succeed in this game are the ones who your fate is going to be in their hands.
Lindsay, you obviously prevent the past. You got 3 out of 4 times in trial, your name's been written down. Do you feel like you're a threat in this game?
I feel like everyone sitting here has made it to the top 8, so that inherently makes us a threat. I don't see myself as threatening as I once was in the game, given like the position that each of us are in with like all the relationships that we have with the game. But people keep voting for me, so I guess I am perceived that way.
It's definitely an interesting thing because out of you 8, there is only one winner. Holly, you were picked at this Superlative Challenge 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks ago, to be one of the potential winner of this game. How do you think your threat level is?
I think if I had not won immunity this week, my nerves might be a lot more heightened right now. So I'm like really terrified when I have to give this back. I hope I don't have to give it back because I definitely I don't necessarily see myself as a huge threat, but it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what everyone else thinks. So yeah, I'm definitely scared.
Lydia, how was this week compared to previous weeks? The same thing? Is it the same thing? Just go in with a plan. Some people might have the same plan and keep your fingers crossed.
I'd say it's the same as like the past couple of weeks. Maybe not like ages ago. I feel like it's less of a game plan thing and more of a have a couple plans and see which one will take. Like hopefully.
With 1 being you feel secure, you feel safe, and 5 being you feel like it's going to be you, raise your hand on your nervousness level. 1 being safe, 5 being it's going to be you. Cassie, why do you say 5?
Because I don't know, you can never be like super safe in this game unless you have like guaranteed immunity. So I feel like I'm a 5 at every time. Because like you can never be sure if what's gonna happen. You never know.
That you're nodding your head. When you put up 3, why did you put up 3?
I put up 4. But, I guess I just put up 4, not 5 because I want to have faith in people that I have faith in. So, 4, it's not a 5 because I do want to maintain that confidence in people I'm voting.
And you put up a 5, and Zach makes a good point. You want to be nervous, but at the same time have faith in the people that you work with. Why did you put up a 5?
Well, I think both Cassie and Zach brought up really good points. But I guess I relate a little bit more to Cassie because I'm always nervous at every single trial. And just like as it keeps going, like those nerves just keep on rising. And that's pretty much the main reason.
Alright, it is now time to vote. Madison, you're up first. You can follow Andrews for that hole.
I'm sorry, it's been really nice getting to know you in this game, but if this is gonna help to get numbers to move more forward in the game, then sorry, we have to do it.
I hope this is the right decision.
This is suspicious. I tripped not once but twice on the way here. Okay. Big risks today, but I gotta have faith.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave tribal council area immediately. If anyone has an immunity idol and wants to play it, now will be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. Zach. Lydia. Sabrina. Cassidy. That's 1 vote Zach, 1 vote Lydia, 1 vote Sabrina, 1 vote Cassidy, 4 votes left. Sabrina. Cassidy. That's 1 vote Zach, 1 vote Lydia, 2 votes Sabrina, 2 votes Cassidy, 2 votes left. 7th vote. Cassidy. The 14th person voted out of Survivor, Mind, Body, Soul, and the 5th member of jury, Cassidy. Cassidy, torch.
No hard feelings.
Cassidy, try this one. Buddy.
Bye.
Eli. 8 votes casted, 8 votes read, another one down, final 7. Anyone's game at this point. That's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next challenge.
Next time on Survivor. In the penultimate episode of the season, not 1, but 2 castaways are getting sent home. After a shocking vote, the cup balancing challenge forces players to reassess their position and how they must navigate from there. On Halloween, the players dress to impress the jury in a challenge that tests how well they know them. The final 7 and final 6 are inching towards the end of this game and must do what they need to survive.
So I was not expecting to get voted out today. Honestly, kind of a little bit of a relief because like I've been so stressed out about Survivor and stuff, but yeah, I wish everyone the best of luck moving forward, and honestly, no hard feelings.
She's been a really, really good ally for a really long time, but this is the best move for my game.
I have literally nothing against you. This is just the best move to my game. I'm so sorry. I hope this is the beginning of the redemption for my big boys. I am literally so scared.
This is just kind of a throwaway vote, but now I don't know what to do because there's like all this drama, not drama, but like tea that like Zach is voting for Lindsay.
I'm gonna like ask people like what why I got voted off and stuff, but yeah, I'm sad, but it's okay. Is that all?